Hello fellow warriors, I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this time it's the final in Lore Master of Sodex's tabletop tournament, the challenge of the old ones. I'm playing again as the Vampire Counts with the same exact build, and I'm up against Hadris, who have managed to get through Gojira in the first matchup and his Norska, and on the second one he was fighting Goboslayer and his nasty dwarves. So quite a fun game from Hadris, quite a fan of both games of the previous ones, and he deserved to be on the finals. So for me, as usual, two direwolves. One is the dire pack, one terrorgeist up in the air with a couple of fellbats. We also get a blood knight just down here, a front line of skeleton warriors with some skeleton spearmen on the flanks, the sternsmen as the anchor, two graveguard units with great weapons for the armor piercing, a white king just in case Kemmler dies. Kemmler has the invocation of Heck raised dead cloak of Mrs. Sadu, sorry, and also Kemmler Krull summon. A necromancer over here stripped of any ability because there was a rule break. I brought a second raise dead and I had to remove it, so I was left with nothing, just a body doing literally nothing. He doesn't even have the passive buffs. He doesn't have anything. He's just stripped of everything. So for the enemy forces, we got Hadris Blessed Dread over here, Dark Elves. He's got a unit of Dark Riders. Some Dread Spears, 1, 2 and 3 with a Hellebron Eye over here with supply poison, and I think they have better anti-lards if I'm correct. 14, how much do these guys have? No, it's the same. They only just apply poison and they have a little bit better stats, melee attack to be exact. So he also got a Charybdis over here for the anti-lards, also causes terror. It's not gonna be that much of a use against the undead. Two Reaper Bolt Throwers, which are gonna be doing some really good work against any single entity, even if it's Kemmler on foot or any other. We also got a huge amount of Black Ark Corsairs with handbows. I think 3 or 4 of them if I'm correct. Is it 3? I think it's 3, yeah. We also got one standard unit of Black Ark Corsair over here, and the Sisters of Singing Doom. And what's great about these guys is I don't really think that it's worth bringing standard witch elves. I think bringing the Sisters of the Singing Doom is always the best choice because they cause terror. That means they will never get terror out of it, because even if you get a nice wrap, for example on my Blood Knights, the Terrorgeist is gonna come in the back, just get a good charge, they're gonna terror out, but the Sisters, since they're causing terror, they will not. So they're like the best choice if you wanna have some rampage on the field. Some Cold One Knights back here. Also Lockheer Fellheart on foot with his nasty abilities, Deadly Onslaught, the Dreaded Duelist, which provides a lot of melee attack and defense, which works really nice with the Helm of the Kraken, because his melee defense from 55 is gonna go up to 82. He's gonna go up to 82 melee defense, so a lot of hits will not pass through, and that's gonna mean he's gonna have a much easier time to replenish. Also a Sorcerer of Death over here with just a Spirit Lich, which is gonna be great for just taking out Kemmler or even Terrorgeist and stuff like that. So a lot of single target harassment over here, so I need to make sure that I keep my Lord Terrorgeist and other stuff safe. So he's gonna get a few good shots on Kemmler over here. He's gonna do some work, but he's gonna change shot because I'm gonna start zigzagging him, and also he's gonna just swap into my Terrorgeist over here, but I'm not gonna take any of that. I'm just gonna be going all around, just trying to avoid the shots, just strafing, and just having some fun time. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I deployed in the forest in order not to get hit by these Eagle Bolt Throwers and actually come on the flank. The front lines are gonna engage some early shots from the Black Ark Corsairs. They're gonna be trying to chase down the Terrorgeist, but they're gonna kind of get caught over here, but he's just gonna retreat from that. Just a few unnecessary collisions over here. The Fellbats, I just forgot about them. They overextended to the Dark Riders. I'm gonna be trying to pull them off, just send them after the Reaper Bolt. Excuse me. I'm gonna send them after the Reaper Bolt Throwers. I need these guys shut down as fast as I can. Kemmler keeps taking shots. Spirit Lich has been dropped, so he's performing a lot of resources to just take Kemmler down. My Blood Knights are gonna get a quick charge over here. I'm gonna pull back. I'm just trying to bait out the Cold One Knights. So I'm just gonna go out. I think he's gonna respawn over here. But he's gonna come in deep hot with Charybdis, the Sisters of Singing Doom, and the Cold One Knights. So this pocket over here, I don't think it's gonna go that well. Kemmler is just, I'm just trying to avoid the damage. I'm just trying to go all around, just keep him safe at the moment, because he's not gonna be. Yeah, the Blood Knights are gonna be here fighting against Charybdis and the Cold One Knights, and also the Tide of the Singing Doom Sisters, along with Black Ark Corsairs. I'm gonna try to drop out Evanel's Dance Macabre on both of these three guys, just to put their stats up to 67 melee attack for the Blood Knights to do some really good work. But since he brought all of his hard-hitting units over here, I find an opening with my Terrorgeist in order to go after his sorcerers back here. He's gonna pull his Sisters of the Singing Doom in the back. I'm gonna try to escape, or not. No, I'm not. I think I will, but he's gonna bring his Cold One Knights. He's gonna pin me in place. Krell has been summoned. I'm trying to get in the back. These Graveguard are coming all around, just trying to get on the Reaper Bolt Thrower. The front line fight is going quite well for the time being, but Kemmler is just taking immense amount of damage. The Charybdis is free to do its things, and my Terrorgeist is just gonna rampage. It's gonna get caught real hard over here, so I'll have to commit and overextend with my Blood Knights into the back of his line in order to just shut these guys down and just try to save my Terrorgeist. So yeah, the Blood Knights are gonna be riding in hot. They're gonna get a good charge on these Cold One Knights. The Sisters have left from here. Where have they gone? Okay, in the front line. So the Rampage is gonna go out, and that Terrorgeist is gonna try to escape. I hit it with Vanel's Dance Macabre, mostly for the speed, so it will get away quite fast. It's up to 112 speed at the moment. And yeah, from here on I'm just gonna be trying to punch through this Graveguard. Just a little bit of a mistake, I forgot about them because I was trying to save my Terrorgeist, so I just this guy will be just staying over there for a little bit. One Bolt Thrower has been shut down, but the other is quite healthy. Fortunately we got some zombies just harassing it. They're getting through. The Terrorgeist is gonna get a good oh, he already got a good breath over here, and he's gonna go in just to cause a nice terror out over here. The Blood Knights have suffered a lot of damage. The Bounce of Power just keeps going back and forth, back and forth. His Sorceress has come back, which I need here gone because the Spirit Blitz is gonna be obnoxious. But I think I overcommitted a little bit too much. I should have played this a little bit better. And the Charybdis is still alive in the front lines, just doing his things. Kemmler is desperately trying to escape from the yoke of Lock here, and also the Charybdis over here. Sisters of Singing Doom are gonna be arriving. And all I'm gonna do here is just keep pushing through, just trying to make his handbows pretty much unworthy at the moment of doing anything. The Blood Knight's gonna be trying to get some good hits on his sorcerers, but they're down to 200 health, so anytime soon and they're just gonna crumble. And down they go. So no more Blood Knights for me. Oh, 16 health, 1 and go. But luckily I managed to get a good strike on the sorcerers, leaving here with only 22 HP. She's not gonna shudder, she's gonna be just retreating, but hopefully, and actually terrified. But I don't think she's gonna be coming back. 22 HP without any regeneration is pretty much like, yep, I'm out of here. So I'm gonna just try to get these Sternsmen and the Graveguard on top of his handbows. The Terrorgeist is just gonna be trying to escape from the handbows over here, but the front line is not going that well because I have all of my hard infantry into the back of his line, just trying to hunt down the crossbowmen. And yeah, like Kemmler is all alone over here, the White King as well, being left to fight like freaking Lock here, which is not good. His Dread Spears are collapsing over here. The Terrorgeist is gonna be slow to come back. These Graveguard are trying to get back into the fight, and he wants to disengage over here with the Sternsmen and the Graveguard. So these guys, I'll just gonna try to pull them back, and I'm only gonna send the spears over here to screen out these handbows. And yeah, these guys are gonna be trying to get through here. Have I managed to destroy the Eagle Bolt Throwers? The pieces are still here, but the crew is unattached. He detached it in order to not die. Or are they out of ammunition? I can't tell. I think these guys are just out of ammunition. There's another crew, yeah, this one, who has almost full ammunition, but yeah, it's not going that well. Terrorgeist is gonna drop over here, just trying to get this freaking Charybdis off the field. Krell, the White King, is almost going down due to fighting against Locker, who is a far superior fighter. Hopefully I get a route on this Charybdis over here, and the Terrorgeist is just gonna try to pull out and just hunt this thing down, because I need it off the field. Did this guy has regeneration? Don't remember. I don't think he does. And what's that actually? Let me see. What's that ability? Ooh, Abyssal Howl. It actually debuffs the leadership, which is kind of cool, because it will bring my undead closer to crumbling, so they're gonna take some damage. Quite of a misplay over here of Kembler, just all alone into the open over here against his Cold War Knights. I'm gonna immediately pop the Undeath Resurgent and also the Cloak of Mists in order to just be kind of almost impossible to penetrate and do some damage. The Terrorgeist is just gonna keep going after the Charybdis. Just make sure it's gonna get off the field. The white line is really close, so that's gonna be good for me. Sisters of Singing Doom still going over here just with 400 HP. This is a close matchup at the moment. Balls of Power just keep going back and forth, back and forth. Kembler is desperately trying to stay alive, just trying to avoid Lockyer and just going all around, just getting summons and yeah, just trying to be a boss. A lot of his forces, finally the Sisters of Singing Doom have started, and a lot of his forces are wavering, but he's still got a lot of ammunition, and as you can see he's able to shoot Kembler, even though I'm trying to avoid that. I'm gonna get a summon over here just to hide between in my summons, so most likely hopefully these shots are not gonna be coming in, but I leave him over here a little bit in the open just for a split second, and he's gonna manage to get some good shots. Kembler just refuses to move at the moment, but yeah, he's gonna go out. The Terrorgeist up in the air. I think I was trying to get a breath, but I think I should have just committed almost immediately. Just get the terror out going and be done with it. Balance of Power is gonna come in my favor as soon as I get this nasty terror out over here, but Lockyer is not gonna down easily down, and these guys still have ammunition. If they turn around and start shooting me, that's gonna be a real problem. And there's also some guys from over here. I didn't notice these guys in the back, so Kembler is gonna take a real full shot into the face, and he's not gonna be liking that. I'm gonna try to send the Terrorgeist, which is crumbling at the moment, after them, and he's gonna change, Hadrius is gonna change the shots and just shoot this thing down, and that last shot, almost last shot, actually took the Terrorgeist, so quite a worthy kill. These guys absolutely just most likely took a Severn at this moment, and also they're sniping out Kembler, so the Balance of Power just creeping back into the favor of Hadrius and actually going a little bit against my favor, and all I've got remaining at the moment is just the Sternsmen, which hopefully they haven't reached their healing cap, and 2 Graveguard units. So what I'm gonna be trying to do here is I'm gonna leave only 1 Graveguard fighting Lockyer, because they are the only ones able to fight them. Even the Sternsmen are gonna have a problem, and I'm gonna be trying to screen out his Black Ark Corsairs. I'm gonna be performing some sort of a box, like I'm just gonna leave only 1 unit, not gonna blow up like crazy, and just trying to attack whatever is gonna be trying to come after me. So this is gonna be for a few minutes from here on. So as you can see, I'm just gonna get a charge over here, just trying to clean this stuff. The Sternsmen are protecting against these Dread Spears and also all of these guys, so I'm just gonna position them over here in case he tries to come. The Graveguard who's fighting Lockyer is really going dangerously low. Another Dread Spear is coming in. I'm just gonna get the Graveguard because their leadership is not in a good spot at the moment, so they're gonna get fear bombed at this moment, and these Graveguard have better superior stats, so they're gonna be doing some really good work against them, and they're almost gonna break immediately. So yeah, just make sure Lockyer is only fighting that one Graveguard, and keep all the reinforcements from coming in, because I know if I fight them on 1v1 before they actually reach to the help of Lockyer, I'm gonna be able to break them. So the Balance of Power thankfully comes back in my favor, and from here on it's just gonna be me screaming out and slowly dragging down Lockyer. He's gonna be able to defeat that 1 unit of Graveguard, but I'm just gonna send the other one in and keep on screening with the Sternsmen. A lot of people wondered why the hell the Hadrius is not winning over here, and it's not that hard. Talking of Hadrius, he just came by. That's the deal. Like, you don't have to go far beyond to theorize to realize what's going on over here. Lockyer is costing how much? Almost around 2,000 coins. Okay, coins, points, tell it whatever you want. All of these forces are possibly at 1% HP. So from these guys cost like 700, 700 and so on. But it's only 1 HP, 1% still alive, like 700 HP. That means the whole points he's got on the field at the moment are mostly 2,800 and 100. And if you add up the amount of my Graveguard, it's like 1,100 this thing costs, and this things cost like 900. And they're up to 70% health, and that guy is up to 20% health. That means I still have like around 800 and something, yeah, around 1,000 and something. But Lokier, I said Lokier cost 2,000, but when I said that he was down to like 20% health, so 20% of 2,000 is roughly around 400 worth of gold, so points. So if you just strictly get how much points I still got on the field, I actually had more. I had like when I came down to just the Sternsman and the 2 Graveguard, I had like around 2,000 and more worth of units on the field. And Hadris had around like 1,600, 800 tops. So that's why the balance of power was in my favor. And even though Lokier was quite healthy at that moment, quite somewhat, I still managed to win. If it was another faction which didn't have the Unbreakable, like the Undead, I'll probably would have lost by terror routing, but it's by army losses. But these guys kept on fighting because they're undead, and also I had more money on the field still remaining. So yeah, it's not all about the lord and leadership. Yes, it is, but sometimes it's not. It's about strictly points. How much points you still got on the field? You get Lokier with 70% health. He costs 2,000. That means you still got like 1,600 on the field. You get a Sternsman and a Graveguard. That means I have 2,000 on the field. I win if everything goes nicely. So GG to my opponent. I really hope you enjoyed this battle, guys. It was a hard fought one. I really liked it. Hadris came on Discord right after and just told me GG because it was an amazing game for him as well as me. I really thought I was gonna lose this. The same went for him. He thought he would win. He thought he would lose because the balance of power just kept going back and forth. So I really didn't know who would emerge victorious. And also the chat, the live stream was really enjoying that battle and saying stuff like it was worthy of a final. So I'm quite happy about that. I really enjoy when I'm on the finals and just give a great spectacle and not just you know, a steamroll, which usually happens because on tabletop tournaments if Vampire Coast or something else gets on the top spot, it usually is like you know, they obliterate everything either with deck droppers or crabs or anything. So yeah, GG to Hadris, as I said, GG to me. Quite a nice battle. As you can see, the Graveguard did mostly all of the job. The Blood Knights, I a little bit misplayed them over there, but it was mostly to open up the backline to get out the Sorcerers of Death, because I knew she would be a massive problem for Kemmler, because I know that every time I play against Kemmler, Spirit Lich is the best option against him, because he will just keep running away, and if he played correctly with zombie summons, he's gonna be just staying alive forever. So the Spirit Lich is the best counter against him, and that's why I tried to take her out, even though he still died in the end, but he went down like a champ. So quite happy with my army and my Terrorgeist and my elite infantry mostly. So for Hadris forces 166 kills for Lokier Felhart, and the thing is, Lokier doesn't have splash attacks. He is a duelist, so he got 166 kills by fighting single target modes infantry all of the time, so that's quite amazing. Even Kolek, he has splashes attacks, that's why he always gets like 100 and something kills, but for Lokier to get that amount without a dragon, that's really great. And also elite infantry, let's not forget about that. Dread Spears did quite an amazing job fighting mostly the spearmen and the skeletons, and even the Black Ark Corsairs did quite great, and the Helleburnai. The Sisters of Singing Doom absolutely nailed it, but there were some summons, so they were mostly killing summons, to be honest. The Black Ark Corsairs were a great pick. The Dark Riders along with the Cold One Knights were nice as well. The two Reaper Bolt Throwers didn't do that well because I knew I had to shut them down almost immediately, and the Charybdis 97 kills, and a lot of that were Blood Knights. because I just effed up a little bit by just sending these guys and keeping them in prolonged fight. I should have pulled out with the Darpak and the Blood Knights, just leave them fighting spearmen. But then again, if I had left them, had I left with the Blood Knights, then the Terrorgeist would be in a lot tougher situation. So it's give or take, like you lose somewhere, you win in another. Anyway, so I really hope you enjoyed, guys. Feel free to leave a like or a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you're not, and hit that notification button. And yeah, first battle, first tourney victory ever for me. Single 1v1 tourney, because I've won with Falcon in a 2v2. So yeah, that's the first win I get into a 1v1. So I'm quite happy about that. So I really hope you enjoyed. Yeah, as I said, blah 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 blah. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.